right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome, wherever in the universe you are. We're going to start out in a shattered wormhole. That's where I'm at. And this is the famous Poor Man's Cloak, or Alpha Cloak. Literally, it's almost impossible to scan this ship down in this configuration, and I have not been able to scan them down even with my Mega 181 scan strength Cheetah. So they are pretty good. You can get 185 scan strength. If you put in core probes, I think it's 185, and but they cost a lot more. And anyway, this is a Heron, and I'm in a shattered wormhole. It is a very lonely place. So anyway, some things worth mentioning as we start. There is a giveaway of one of the silver packs from our store, ! Giveaway in chat. And so you can get in on that. And then also, if you are on the alert emails, ! Alert, you have your first hint of what's coming. And that's pretty much all I'll say today. Now, all right. So, do you think there's a good wormhole route, Jita to Amar? No. So, so let's see here. So this character, I just logged him in today. I don't log these characters in very often. This is right here one of my alpha characters, and it is let's just say I haven't got everything set up on it because I just logged it in for the first time. So let me get a D-scan up and such. And let's see here. Let me make it so it's not transparent and no window blur. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to explore around a little bit in this spot, and it is, let's say, not a usual thing. You probably have never seen inside a shattered wormhole. Most of you, 99% of you, have never been in one of these. So they're pretty rare. And all right, so there are some things to see in here. Let me get my one places up here. All right, so if you've never seen a shattered wormhole before, they are different for sure. The planets here are...
Active.
let's see here, let me set my shortcuts, combat, descan, edit, there we go. So, this is a shattered planet. Let me keep a move going here. The shattered planets, this one's hard to see, but they literally have asteroid belts around them. Oh, no daily giveaway available as far as you can see. Oh, you know what? Let me fix that really quick.
Warp drive active.
I may have forgotten to turn it on. Oh, can I fix it while I'm doing this? So. Yeah, I think I forgot to turn it on. I'll turn it on real quick. I knew I was forgetting something this morning. Now, takes me just a minute to turn this on. Yeah, fun fact, Windows 95 is 25 years old today. I remember all the fervor of that. Alright, giveaway is up and on. Sorry about that. Alright, giveaway is up and on. Okay. I need to change my overview on this thing too. Use my overview from live shows. All right. So let's go check out another planet. See if we can get a better look at it. You remember the news reports, people waiting in line at midnight? Yeah. Well, I had it right away. 25 years ago, Windows 95. So it was 1995. I owned a computer store at the time. All right. I'm kind of close now. Let's see here. Where's the planet? There it is. So these planets actually look kind of tame. Some of them are completely cracked in half, and this is as far as I can zoom out, actually. So there are these massive asteroid belts. That are around here. Now, the most amazing things here is the shattered ice fields. They're the only wormholes that have ice in them. And okay, I'm stressing my cap here a little bit. And this is, by the way, an alpha character. Alright, so this is one of the ice fields here, and they are enormous. So, yep, they are huge. And they have all kinds of different ice in them. Dark glitter, crystallos, gelatus, glare crust. But it's really hard to mine ice in these because ice is so big. You can't get a aurorical in here to compress it, and you can't have a station in here to refine it or compress it. You only have just whatever ships you can bring in here. And I don't think you can get a aurorical in one of these. I don't know. Can you? Can you get a aurorical in Shattered? I think that'd be incredibly crazy to bring a aurorical in here. So I am able to bring an orca in here, and that's what I do. But an orca filled with this ice is not going to be worth the risk of flying it in and out of a wormhole. So you can't build anything in here. Nothing can be anchored because all of the planets are the anchor points, and they're all considered to be unstable. So yeah, you can't set anything in here. So nope, you can't set up pauses either. None of that. None of that. You can't anchor anything. So yeah, it's quite different. And then there's also a bunch of small wormholes in here. Oh, let's see. Shattered debris. Thought that I was Veldspar, concentrated Veldspar. Huh, not really worth it, is it? Here, let me see what else we got here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, you can't put in, it's just so hard to mine in here. Now what I do mine in these sometimes is gas. And I've made good money on gas in these. So this is the epicenter. Start moving away here. So there's multiple wormholes here. I don't think they actually lead anywhere. Feldspar, Feldspar. Violent wormhole. I don't think you can go into it though. Or if you can, maybe it goes into like drifter space. So far I haven't seen anybody in here. This is the hardest systems to live in. Because you cannot have any stations or nothing. So what I do is I bring in an orca as a base. And the orca is fitted with a cloak. I will bring in a huffer ship that can huff gas. And I'll bring in usually a marauder that that can take care of the rats at the gas sites. And if you do it right, you can huff gas and you can come out with billions worth of gas. So yeah. Gas site rats are normally easy. It depends. These span all the way from 1
Hail to the Dragon King, baby.
to 5, and they are including Wolf Rayet. And so Vincia, 25 months as a sub. Huff, huff, and puff. And blow everybody down with
Welcome
500
to the
gold.
Dragons.
Thank you for that support, buddy. C2 Kerwayne, thank you for following. Welcome. And DeGraver, Sloth needs game time too. Yep. Thank you for that, buddy. Thank you for the support. Okay. Let's see here. Let's scan down one of the gas sites. Go back to Indonesia. So this Helios is designed for having a poor man's cloak, and it's much different than it's not as functional, and so you can't it's good for what I'm doing right now. Bloodaxe, welcome back to New Zealand. You can't do like any hacking or anything, or analyzing with this fit. This is literally a fit that finds the wormholes that allow me to get into these sites. I hate that. Let's see here. General settings. There we go. They're not the strongest of skills. These alpha characters have a few hours of training, and you can get in here. What are these active modules? These are F90 compact sensor boosters with ECCM scripts. Gas sight, good. It makes it so that they can see me on D-scan, but I can't be scanned down. This is on EWB, exclamation point EWB. What do you think is the best way to get into EVE in 2020? Well, the first recommendation is use the link in the description in YouTube or exclamation point EVE in Twitch that has a link there for creating an account. You want to use that to create your account because it'll give you an extra 1,000,000 skill points. And while you haven't if you haven't played it all, you don't really know what that means to you. It actually means a lot. So it represents about 2.5 weeks of skill training, which really gives you a great boost. So you do want to be in that. Okay, I gotta go. I got rats.
Warp drive active.
There's another view of a shattered planet. The ones in this system don't seem to be cracked. We're going to go over to this gas site now.
Active.
Yeah, any exploration. This is a T1 exploration ship. You can do this stuff. You might be able to run 3 of these. And so these are made to be cheap and disposable. They're really thin. So here's gas. Let me get a move on here. Let's see here. So this is C84 and C50 is the gas types. Rats are not here right now. They show up in 20 minutes. It's not on the dot 20 minutes, but it's like 18 to 20 minutes, something like that. So this is if you've got a gas harvester, you can get the first 20 minutes for free. And then after that, you have to be able to take out the rats. And they can vary in strength. So, yeah. Hey, and there's plenty of sites to shoot stuff at here too. But all right, we're not gonna sit out here at this spot
Warp drive active.
and wait for the rats to show up. Okay, I'm gonna log this guy out. I'm gonna do a safe log out. You have to turn all the modules off. Oops. Recently been involved in aggression towards non-capsuleers. Okay, I have a minute and a half. Alright, I gotta turn these back on then. Make sure I don't get scanned down. I haven't seen anybody scanning in here, but just take precautions all the same. John Silver Fox, would a shattered wormhole have ever high-sec connection? Yes. There are some of them that have permanent high-sec connections. Very, very hard to find. Extremely hard to find. Yeah. So... Right, so I gotta wait for this timer here. I got another minute. And then, because apparently I was targeted by rats, and so that gave me a timer. Hello, Nemesis and Ava. So what we're going to do next is we're going to look at the changes for Triglav ships, and we're going to test a few of them. I can't bring up the other account until this one's logged off, since this one's alpha. Now I should be able to log off safely. Hey, bringing up another account now.
Connecting.
Okay. Well, by the way, told you guys I do well on doing hauling, and kind of found my groove over the weekend. Sunday, I made 1.35 billion in fees for hauling. So. And that was with 5 ships. I wasn't even able to use all my ships because of the whole, some of them are Triglav, some of them are Edencom. So I did make a mistake again of flying into an Edencom system with the Triglav character again. I made it back out alive, but, you know, crazy. It's possible to haul on a single character? Sure. Yeah. You just have to have a leopard with you, so you can go grab the grab the stuff really quickly because you might be in the wrong region. Was it close? I got down to about 20% shields on an obelisk. Or did I get even lower than that? No, I got lower than that because I had to repair. Yeah. Do I have multiple PCs set up? Yeah. Alright, so this is my Triglav character. And the there's been changes. So let's go over those changes. So these are the changes that went in today as they put in what do they call it? I don't know. They called it Dreaded Collective. And these are changes to Triglav ships. So balancing ammo, increased base damage of all extra large exotic plasma charges, baryon, meson, tetrion by 150%. All right. So here's meson. And so they say they increased it by 150%. Okay, so now it starts at 470, if that's right. And then, but like, what were these? Well, this starts at 822. And this one starts at 593. The reason for running this, though, is the tracking. So this tracking is 5.11. Higher number is better. And this tracking is 6.81. 6.81, by the way, is a really sucky number. Only the extra large. Oh, did that say extra large? It does. It does. So it didn't change anything for this then. All right, only the extra large. Okay. So Kikimora increased the mass from 1.35 million kilograms to 1.56 million kilograms. What does that mean? It means that it's going to have wider turns.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Skygan, no problem. And Vexrath, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Let's see here.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Mr. Adam Zero, thank you for following. Welcome. All right. So it means that especially with propulsion on, that your turns are going to be wider. If you've ever flown an oversized AB Vexor, you know about turning radius and how it is. You can have these massive turns because it just pushes so hard and it pushes you out on orbits. Draugr increased optimal range bonus from 15% per precursor destroyer level to 30%. All right, so it can shoot further. That would be a good reason to run that. Increased maximum velocity from 318 to 325. That is very small change, but it's a buff. Both of those are a buff. Leshak increased the Leshak's mass from 63 million kilograms to 78 million kilograms. That's pretty significant. Increased Leshak's maximum velocity from 113 to 125. So yeah, been a couple of months, Brian, but they put in a new rendering technology thing. Yeah. So Drekovac reduced drone bay from 125 to 75. So this right here. So I am over now on my drones. You know, I didn't really use drones too much in this. A little bit, I guess. I guess this means that, let's see, and what is the bandwidth? Bandwidth reduced from 75 to 50. So that means my setup of a gecko and 4 hobgoblins is going away. It now will just be a gecko. So that's what it looks like. All right, we got to take out, gee whiz, a whole bunch. I think we need small stuff on here. We're going to take those salvage drones out. Still got to take 5 more out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. There we go. So that's refit now. Let's see if this is as effective. Should be. We'll see. We'll test it.
Hail to the Dragon King, baby.
So they increased the mass from 9.9 million to 10.7 million. So it's like a 10% increase. Almost. I feel crumbs. Just thanks for the great streams. Thank you for the support. How many months? 2 months. 20 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated for that support. All right. By the way, sale has 2 days left. Server up Thursday is when it turns off. Just in case anybody was wondering. Yes, Brian, we have a bunch of stuff on sale for Eve. Yeah, and if we happen to run out of anything on Wednesday, that'll be it. If we run out of anything early. Okay, so Vedmac changed 5% bonus to entropic disintegrator tracking per precursor level to 7.5%. Oh, very good reason to run a Vedmac. It's going to give it better tracking. That's actually, that has me interested. Yeah. So there's some defect fixes, and that's it. So that's the whole kit and caboodle for today on their changes. And so we can take this ship out though. Let's take it out and give it a whirl. See how it does with these changes. This should still be quite effective. I guess I'll have to change the fit on EWB for this. We're going to have to reduce the number of drones in it. See, these hobgoblins I used to run with the gecko. Not going to happen anymore. Okay, let's see here. Let's go fix that fit right now before we forget. All right. Hobgoblins 5, salvage drones 0. Oh, I suppose we could. Oh, it is Zenith. All right, good. There we go. Yeah, they added some new AMD rendering technology that's part of the AMD video cards, but AMD allows all games to use it even if you're running an NVIDIA card. So, yeah. Okay, so this is this ship is designed for. Oh, there's none up. It's designed for doing the Edencom forward posts. We'll wait for one to come up. And let's see here. Let's go check out the gates. See what's going on up here.
Active.
I'm waiting for another Edencom site to come up. Vedmac, it's 5% tracking to 7.5% optimal range. Oh! Okay, so I read that wrong. Okay, thanks for the correction. Well, we may have to play with that a little bit. I have not built a Vedmac yet. Maybe I should. It's one of the things on my Markee Dragon character. I want to train all of the Triglavian ships on it. But I've been working on some other stuff. So there's plenty of stuff here. There's a couple of war posts. All these guys ready to just grab anybody that comes through. 10 minutes for another one of those sites to pop up. So the giveaway is up now. If you didn't see it earlier, because I forgot to turn it on. Silver pack today. One of the same ones we have on sale. And exclamation point giveaway, get in on that. And then today and tomorrow are the last days of the sale. So if you need PLEX or the packs or the Markee Dragon skin packs, then check that out. And then use your discount code as well. Save yourself just a little bit extra. So this one has much better tracking, 26.25, compared to the tracking on the Lashak, which is just horrible. Giveaway command not working on YouTube. Man, sometimes that bot is just not very cooperative. There is a link in the description for it. But on today, we're gonna test some of these changes on the Triglav ships. I'm waiting for, there goes the Edencom site. They're going after, are they going after this? It got awful quiet. There's an industrial wreck up here. Can you transfer PLEX directly from one person? Yes. Yeah, you can contract it over to somebody else, or you can do trade if you're both in the same station. Bomb Specialist, thank you for the support. I'll just go look in here, and then we'll go to the Edencom forward post. I'm not going to loot this. I'm just going to look. $34 million. 13,000 worth of long limb rows. Wow. Sucks to be them. Alright.
Drive active.
Accidentally loots it? Nah. I do not have enough room. That's going to require another industrial. There's somebody in here already. Alright, well, I guess... I'm going to go down here. He's setting up shop right here, but I'm not. too far. Okay, I'll just wait for the next ones to come by. I think the giveaway command stopped working for some reason on YouTube. You gotta hit it up the link at the end of the description. I can't force that bot to reset or nothing either. It really has a mind of its own. Actually, it's YouTube that's pretty persnickety that usually causes the problems. He flew down here to be closer. All right. Good. This thing, I think, will still be able to handle its own quite well. It'd be just a little bit slower in clearing these sites because we now don't have the 4 light drones with it. But other than that, I think it's probably fine. Gene. Yeah, summer ends. Hadn't thought about that. My kids started school yesterday. Thank God I didn't have a show scheduled yesterday because seriously,
Welcome to the Dragons.
I spent probably 6 or 8 hours working on one of my kids' computers because he couldn't print. And he needed to print stuff for his online school stuff. So, 6 Donuts, thank you for following, welcome. Yeah, it was not good. Yeah, kids are all homeschooled at the moment because of all the coronavirus stuff. So school started yesterday, and in session school they already have 12 classes. Yesterday were sent to quarantine because somebody tested positive. One of the kids or staff tested positive. Yep. Now granted, we're a big city here. We're one of the top 10 biggest in the US. I don't know what number we are, but we are one of the top 10. And so
Welcome to the Dragons.
still cut too short? What? Because it's not locked. I can't shoot it because it's not locked. Not sure what that means, but okay. Any tips on avoiding gank missions in a paladin? Well, don't do missioning in. I mean, I assume you're using it in
Welcome
Isaac
to the
if you're
Dragons.
talking about ganks. Go out of the way for your missioning where there's less people around. Don't be near any of the trade hubs. And you're a lot less likely to have issues. Terras, that one steps a little over the line, buddy. So, Vandor and Highway Pizza, thank you for following. Robert says good stuff, thank you for the support. Yes, and use D-scan. Make sure you know what's coming. Also, stuff that missions that have gates, less likely to get ganked because you can keep on D-scan. You'll know if somebody's out there. And then also, you know, if you are in like a paladin or whatnot, and it's controlled by a gate, when the landing point, then move out to the other side, far away from the landing point, so that if they land, they have to fly to you as well. This ship is a Drekavac. Triglavian battlecruiser. Oh, I lost my lock on him because he got too far out. Alright. Yeah, this fit is on EWB. They just marked everything else. I don't know why, but okay. If you guys don't want the loot, thanks for that. It's probably the only one of these sites I'll do. The better money is in the salvage in these typically. This is not really a very good salvaging ship. I do have a salvager on it. That's why I decided to keep the hobgoblins and get rid of the salvage drones. Probably around the same amount of time, one salvager as opposed to having salvage drones. Highway Pizza, you have ISK issues at the moment? Yeah. Well, you know, just keep working your way up. You know? You'll figure out good ways to make money. Just don't fly any ships you can't afford to lose. It's always like, well, I want a bigger ship. You know? But then you get that bigger ship and you take it out someplace and you get blown up. And then, you know, you're like, well, damn, what am I going to do now? I mean, if you're going to take out a bigger ship, keep your old ship. Don't sell it. At the very least. Yeah. Boy, it's a hard time salvaging all this. I should bring my salvage character over if I'm going to do a bunch of this. So, 2.5 million in loot. It's about normal. Actually, that might even be a little bit more than normal. So now that this is cleared, nothing else will bother me here. Except his salvaging skills are not the greatest, are they? My salvager character, she's in a nullsec system now. Because one of the systems we were fighting in the other day got taken over by Triglav. How's the profit from emergings compared to Edencom? So, the emergings pay much better, and that's really the long and short of it. But in order to create the new ships, I think, oops, I didn't mean to do that. In order to create the new ships, you need to have some of this salvage. But the profit is higher on emerging conduits. Boy, this is taking forever. Although, whatever that salvage was I got, that's 4.2 million on that one. So, that was a nice piece of salvage. The ship no longer has salvage drones. I took them off of here because the drone bay size is reduced in the patch today. And in all honesty, much better to use a salvager on this stuff than it is the drones. Because half of this stuff is T2. So, yeah, the Drakovic went from 125 to 75 cubic meters for drones, and bandwidth from 75 to 50. Got nerfed a little bit. Had its mass increased too by about 8 or 9%. Today's just kind of a casual day. I'm just Casually firing my laser at things. What's better for mining, Taladaslite or Rekavine? Rekavine by far. Yeah. Rekavine by far. Now with these changes to Triglav ships, I don't think these changes will affect the rats. I don't think that's how it works. Boy, this is slow. My salvage ship would just tear right through this stuff.
Connecting.
Helping out a customer here. Got a few more items here, but they're not worth very much. Yeah, so here's my alt. The system went to final luminality. She's a Triglav pilot, so they won't be a problem. Players, problem. Let's see here. Not many people in here. Should be able to make it out of here okay.
Warp drive active.
Boy, it sucks for the people that were living in here. Have this change over like this. What if you've got missions that are in these? It's going to be a real hamper on mission runners. You have to learn to turn stuff down.
Active.
So this guy on the salvage ship here, the Noctis, would have had this cleaned up in a minute.
Warp drive active.
Alright. My other guy here, he's there's one item left for salvage, and he'll have all of it. It's a hard time salvaging some of this stuff. There we go. So it was worth, I don't know, not quite $1 million. Alright,
Warp drive active.
so take him back here.
Warp drive active.
Now I'd like to be able to fly his Lashak, but it just doesn't work solo on these. It just doesn't work well at all because tracking is so bad. Even with webbing stuff, it takes forever to hit it sometimes. Hello, Never Safe.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active.
Do I have a loot bin? Nope, I don't. Alright. I'm gonna have to eventually give this guy one. Station's getting crowded with all of his junk. Let's see if those guys are out at hitting another site. Let's bring a sniper out. Probably are. I'll just snipe a few. Get a little payday. Let them take the loot.
Warp drive active.
This is another battle cruiser. It's Myrmidon. Galante. And that optimal range script. Oh, that range is really sucky. What about iron? Oh, they have to be within 69. Oh. How about that? This is just a cheap ship.
Warp drive active.
The damage, oh my god, it's so low. All I gotta do is hit one, and I'll get paid.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, this is not a very effective ship, is it? What does it say its overall DPS is? 454. Must be. See, our drones a lot of that. 237. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. The ship's 100 million, something like that. Screwing around with it, trying to make something different. Dirty Grandpa, hello. Alright, looks like I got paid. I don't think I got attacked at all. gonna try and pick up any loot. I got paid. Shooting a couple things. 5.95 million. Not that I guess that that's really a big deal, but you know, something. It all adds up. It all adds up.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So I still keep my warnings up on my accounts here. I understand that it's account wide. If you turn these off, it'll turn off for the whole account, not just for the character. And so if you have characters on the same account that are different sides, that could be really bad for you. Especially when you're not paying attention. I flew in accidentally to, you know, another wrong system. Yesterday. Oh, was it yesterday? What was yesterday? Sunday? Maybe I did this stuff Saturday. Shit, I don't remember. What is today? Well, today's Tuesday. Holy cow, I'm working too much. Forgetting what day it even is. Caught the guy. Telekinesis. What? Whoa, he must be full of warp stabs. They had 2 scrams on him and he still got away. The new COVID normal, you can't remember what day it is? I know, all this staying at home. Crazy. It's Twitch and the Markee Store primary occupation. Yeah, the store, pretty much, is the main thing. That's what pays the bills. Streaming. It's part of the plan, but it's not. I don't know that I could make a living just off of streaming. In fact, I couldn't. Even if I just did this 100% and tripled viewership or whatnot, it still wouldn't be enough to cover the bills. Did somebody just blow up? They did. Caldari Destroyer. They salvaged it. So today's show is going to be a little bit shorter than normal. There's no show tomorrow. Getting ready for a big event, which I will be sending out a newsletter for and everything. It's coming up. And so it's going to be, I don't know. years worth of work into this. What? He's getting... Is he getting scrammed, really? Oh no. It's one of our own guys. What's going on? Oh no, they're on... That's just something else. Alright. Porpoise. Battle porpoise is a lot of fun. I thought that beam was up on him, but it's not. Alright, so this character...
Warp drive active.
She's Triglav. Go check out Triglav's site. Nothing to see here. Go check out the other one.
Warp drive active.
Warp bubbles cannot be placed in the invasion sites that were formerly high-sec. Can't do bubbles, can't do sinos. Nobody here either. All right. We'll go dock.
Warp drive.
Let's go look at something a little bit different. What's he working on his skills currently? Mining drone specialization 5, and then drone rigging. Some different rigging stuff. Yes. So, this is a mining ship.
Docking permission requested.
If you haven't seen the majors in here, and what all you can mine in them,
Docking request accepted.
you're in for a treat.
Hail to the Dragon King, baby.
Warp drive active.
And Hanny, thank you for 2 months as a sub. All right. There is 20 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Never find a Myrmidon you like. Also, we do have a giveaway today, exclamation point giveaway. It is a silver pack from our store. If the command's not working in YouTube, you might have to look in the description. Had some problems with that command today. I blame the bot. Jason, enjoy the shows. Many respects. Thank you. You're welcome. So, this is the landing spot. You can see that there's some people here. There's some Rekavine. Now the rats won't bother us here. This is the highest paying stuff in high sec, other than there is the new weather stuff where people have been reporting getting Arcanor, Bistot stuff. If you can find Nice in those, or Markee, then you have quite a good moneymaker there. This stuff, see, being friendly with these guys allows me to take advantage of mining in this site. So sometimes I bring out all of my orcas. I have what have I got? I got 3 orcas I can put in here now. Used to be more before they made the changes to how the standings went. But the other thing you can mine in is there is some sites in some of the Edencom minor victories. And so if you have Edencom guys, they can go there. So it means that if I wanted to mine with all of them, I'd have to go to 2 different locations. But that's fine. Yeah, I just find out where the nearest Edencom one is. This is the only place where I'd put propulsion on an orca. Otherwise, I never have propulsion because I want more tank. But here, if a gank fleet came in here, they always land, even if they have somebody in here and they're trying to warp to them, they always land at the beacon. And so you don't have an issue of people just all of a sudden landing on you. Mining with orcas is slower, but it's slow and steady, nice and tanky. It will earn you quite a fair bit. So I wasn't going to what the schedule says. Oh, yeah, the schedule said like 20 minutes ago. That's when I'd start. Yeah, I'll be ending a little early today too, Crixus. I got work to do for an upcoming unannounced thing, which I'll be announcing soon. Watching and playing is what the doc ordered. Yes, bomb specialist soon. I can't say what it is yet, but soon.
Welcome to the Dragons.
All right. Let's just...
The asteroid is depleted.
Yes, actually, email on the mystery project. I was wondering why I wasn't anything showing up. It's because it's in here. So, it was almost 1 million worth raw. This is so when you're working from home, you get a couple of orcas, or just one if you only have one account. You go mining. Have that working for you, making the money while you're making the money in real life. Is that Al Shrew? Thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah. How risky is flying an orca in high sec? Well, what I'm doing here is probably some of the lowest risk once you're set up. I stopped working on the conduit stuff. Let's see here. That's got to be some sort of rat that just targeted me. Yeah, that right there. So this is easy money, especially when you get on a big rock. Yeah, if you're working, you want something that's low attention. You can mine with an orca. So you just wait till it finishes the rock and then move it to the next one. Vector Gammer to show just a little to show my appreciation. Well, thank you, buddy.
The
Vector Gammer,
asteroid is depleted.
much appreciated. So some of these are larger. That one wasn't very big. Suppose you could put a scanner on too. So you need positive standings with Triglav to not get attacked in these systems. Conversely, positive standings with Edencom, and you can do this in a Edencom miner invasion system. I believe that we looked it up, and they're in the Edencom miners as well. Yeah, and Rick says 4 skiffs and 1 orca mines a bit of money. Yes, it's true, and it's faster, but
Welcome to the Dragons.
that's not something you can do while you're doing other work at the same time. It's not low attention. Because you're always offloading to the Orca, or you're always scooping up containers, you're always jettisoning, you know, it's a lot. Average Joe, the Average Geek, thank you for following, welcome. I don't put a scanner on or whatnot, I just mine the next rock. Hey, Esterman. Yep, whatever's next closest. It's just what I do. And it's pretty easy. And I can get, you know, a whole fleet of these guys out here. So my my other character, salvage character, she's also an Orca pilot out here. So actually I can probably
Welcome to the Dragons.
not most, let's see here. Huh, I wonder. And that's another thing too, is that, you know, you can have multiple Orca pilots on the same account or whatnot. So it's just a matter of how many Omega accounts you have. Tenchi, thank you for following, welcome. Average Joe, no problem. Feel free to ask any questions. So it's always, you know, we don't know everything, but we know a lot. Put it that way.
Is depleted.
Another one down. Somebody must have killed that other rat too. It doesn't seem like it ever made it to me. So I can make 18 to 20 million an hour mining this stuff, and that's raw. Refined, it's going to be worth more. And then you're looking at like 24, 25 million. And then you add into that doing manufacturing, and you could add another 30% to that. So you take your 25, let's just say up to 35. And so in the end, your effort here results in like 35 million an hour per Orca. Rob is asking when I'm going to play Soda again. Yeah, it's not on the schedule right now. So it's going to be probably 3 or 4 weeks. And then we'll be doing more stuff in Soda. So, yeah. And I'm not space trucking in the background today. I can tell you, though, that Sunday I space trucked all day. While sitting watching TV, not drinking Dr. Pepper, because Dr. Pepper, there happens to be a shortage of it. Couldn't find any. But I made 1.35 billion space trucking on Sunday. So, did pretty good. It was nice. But I did accidentally fly into a Triglav system with a Edencom pilot again. Thank God there was nothing there to scram me.
The asteroid is depleted.
Wow, they're going quick. Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to probably make 1.3 billion mining. But it might be easier to mine for sure. Lower impact on my brain. I had to be really careful about what routes I chose and stuff, and which pilots took it. You send the wrong one, and you got a problem. So. No, Edencom or Triglav will attack you, depending. I mean, if you have good standings with Edencom, then you can go into Edencom systems. If you have good standings with Triglav, then you can go into the Triglavian systems, the ones that are high sec. They won't attack you. Yeah. And if you have no standings whatsoever, Triglav will attack you. Skiff mining with an orca is better money. Yes. That is not an untrue statement. But it also takes a lot more work. So, you know, like if I'm sitting here doing a show or whatnot, sure, why not run several skiffs and get out here and mine or whatnot when I can pay attention to all that. But if I'm doing other stuff at the same time, orcas are the better way to go. They don't demand so much attention. They're like 10% of the level of attention you need for skiffs. So Rob, you say the Shroud vids, your favorite, got you into it? Well, good. Yeah, we'll be back into it. Make sure you sign up for the alert, ! Alert in chat. And the if it doesn't show up in YouTube because that bot's having problems today, it's in the description, I think. And you can sign up for alerts so you can see what games we're doing for the day. Bring on another character here. Mining drone 2s rather than augmented excavators. Yes, you don't want to use those other drones. You become a target. So you want to stay with mining 2s. Otherwise, you're the first target if problems come in. You'd rather just blend in and be one of the crowd. Especially, I mean, in this, it's not as important in this area here because you have so far to go from the landing point, but. Yeah.
Connecting.
The other stuff like normal belts and stuff, you're instantly the first target. Yes, you can find my Orca fit. I have 2 of them listed. ! EWB. And go to my fits, look for Orca. I have one that's low skills, just getting started. And so it's the lowest skills lowest skill one you can get, so you can get started mining. And then the other one is the full skills to go for, and is the highest yields. So I think that the value of this stuff has fallen more in line to... It was out of whack. It was showing too high of a price. And I don't know what this will refine into, but I think what it's showing here is the value is more in line. Hello, Alexi. Yeah, so this guy hasn't finished his skills. He's got a little bit. He's got 15 days to go on mining drones here, and then he can't mine ice yet. I got some other stuff here, and then he'll be able to mine ice. He's also happens to be my Triglav pilot. So he's got Mastery 5 on everything except for this. I don't need that. Everything's subcap. Ice mining for income? It's not bad. It's not bad. Especially if you're like building fuel blocks for yourself and everything. Am I invested for real in Eve the way I am with Shroud? No, I do not. I'm not a shareholder with Eve. I'm a shareholder with Shroud and with Crowfall. Alexi, greetings back to Siberia. How many people are out here? There's a few of us out here. Sometimes, at least in this system, someone will place a micro jump module out there, little unit out there to jump you 100k in the direction that you want to go. Yeah, I tend to go with more tank on my orcas. I've been killed plenty of times in orcas. I wonder if we have compression in here. Oh wait, you can't compress this stuff. That's another problem with this stuff. Can't compress it. So the freighter loads are pretty big. All right. Well, I'm going to take him up and dock him up here in a second. Like I said, today's show is going to be shorter. Yeah, we're going to end here pretty soon. So I've got a ton of work to do for new stuff coming up, which I haven't been able to announce yet. Announcement very soon. So let's do the final call on the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway. It is for a silver pack from our store. Get in on that, give you a few minutes, and then we'll send that to the winner. Y'all definitely have a better chance on it because the show's been so much shorter today, so you're going to have a lot more,
Welcome
a lot better
to the
odds.
Dragons.
My Rebel, thank you for following, welcome. Also, exclamation point alert.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I always tell what's happening in the shows, and
Welcome to the Dragons.
It's going to be something you won't want to miss. So sign up for that alert if you're not on it. It goes out right when the show goes live, so even if Twitch or YouTube doesn't alert you, this email will be coming. It'll have everything that's going on, all the news, and that the show's live with a link to it. Bacillus and Chiving on Co. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. And then today and tomorrow are the last days of the sale in our store too. So if you've been needing PLEX or those packs or the Markee Dragon skin packs, don't wait too much longer. They'll be off sale. We used to be able to get them. They'll just be full price again. And maybe I'll just leave this guy mining while I'm doing my other work. Show the Orca fit? Sure. Exclamation point EWB has this fit on it.
The asteroid is depleted.
I have two Orca fits on EWB. One is a beginner one, if you're brand new into getting into Orca mining, and then the other one is max skills, max yield, and everything. Alright, so again, this giveaway is for a silver pack, like we have in the store. And everybody should have their entries in by now. So if you didn't put in a game name, Twitch name, or whatever name in the box there where it asks for your name, then read off your real first name and just last initial, so that you still remain anonymous, but you know who you are. And then, yeah, there we go. All right. So congratulations to Ishmael, who says, I survived again. All right, Ishmael, check your email. There you go. You'll find that code contained within. Congratulations. All right. So that's pretty much going to be the end of the show today. No show tomorrow as I prepare for things to be announced. And anyway, it's going to be good. I guarantee you what I'm about to reveal will be very exciting to you. So anyway, all right, that will be it for today. Take care, everybody. Fly safe. And see you all soon.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.